The Honda NC750X is known for a couple of things. Number one is the outstanding fuel efficiency it offers the rider, and number two being the imposter fuel tank, which is actually a storage compartment. Honda have decided to up the 750X's game this year by upping the power, offering the rider a choice of riding modes, and giving the looks a substantial overhaul. Let's dive deeper into the 2021 Honda NC750X. First up on the list of tweaks is the engine, and Honda have taken the existing model's engine and fine-tuned it to squeeze out some extra power. The 2021 NC750X gains 4 horsepower over its predecessor, going from 54 brake horsepower to 58 brake horsepower, and that's backed up by 69 Nm of torque. The red line's also been pushed back an additional 600 RPM. Whilst the level of horsepower is incredibly tamed considering it's being output by a 745cc parallel twin engine, the NC750X was never intended to be a speed demon. It was built to let you travel from point A to point B and still have enough fuel left over to do the same trip 10 times over, thanks to the impressive, although slightly down on the 2020 model, 79.9 miles per gallon. The gearing ratio has also been adjusted, so you'll now find that setting off and getting up to speed is improved by shortening the first 3 gears, whilst maintaining excellent fuel efficiency when cruising around by increasing the length of gears 4, 5 and 6. And to top it off, for those who hold an A2 licence, Honda will restrict the bike, enabling A2 licence holders to pick up the 2021 NC750X and ride off into the sunset. Transmission torque: you can outfit the 2021 NC750X with either a 6-speed manual transmission or a 6-speed DCT, exactly like you could with the previous generation. The chassis has also been overhauled, squashing the thickness of the frame in areas to help reduce the weight by almost 2 kg. Combined with a couple of other adjustments, the total weight reduction amounts to 6 kg, bringing the curb weight to 214 kg for the manual option and 224 kg for the DCT option. The weight reduction has helped put the manual NC750X in line with its competitors, such as BMW's G650GS weighing in at 211 kg and Suzuki's V-Strom weighing in at an identical 214 kg. For suspension, it's a simple setup composing of non-adjustable 41mm forks at the front and an adjustable preload shock at the back. You'll also find yourself sitting 30mm lower to the floor on a seat height of 800mm instead of the 2020's 830mm. For stopping power, you'll be armed with a single 320mm Nissan twin pot disc at the front and a single 240mm single pot disc at the back. And as you'd expect, as the bike is over 125cc, it also comes with ABS as standard. If riding modes makes or breaks a purchase for you, you'll be glad to hear that Honda have attached 4 of them to the 2021 NC750X. The riding modes are Standard, Rain, Sport and User. Standard gives you, the rider, a nice balance between a responsive throttle and a responsible riding experience. Rain mode piles on the assist to keep you gripping the road during perilous conditions, whereas Sport will strip away all of those assists to let you unleash as much hell as 58 horsepower and 69 Nm of torque will let you. And of course, last but not least is the user mode, which lets you customise the assist to cater to your riding style. Not forgetting, of course, if you've opted for the DCT option, each riding mode will adjust the shift pattern accordingly to match the mode you've selected. The riding modes come courtesy of Honda's improved selectable torque control system, and the gift of tech doesn't stop there. Ride-by-wire throttle has been introduced for the 2021 model, the switchgear has been updated, and Honda have tagged on to the craze of large displays. Disappointingly, there hasn't been any mention of cruise control being included, which seems difficult to justify considering the implementation of ride-by-wire throttle and marketing their accessories range towards travel, adventure and urban riding. Shifting the focus off of the engine and tech, let's turn our heads to the new look Honda have gone with for the 2021 NC750X. It comes standard with full LED light array both front and back, with the front lamp now being split into 2 sections. The windscreen has also been updated, and the front fairing and beak as well as the rear fairing have moved away from rounded edges to a sharper straight cut look, which is also replicated in the style of the seat. Of course, there cannot be a right or wrong answer with how the 2021 NC750X looks, so make sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. One thing I did mention at the start of this video is that the NC750X is known for having an imposter fuel tank. This is down to Honda rehoming the fuel tank to underneath the seat of the bike and putting a gigantic 22-litre storage compartment in place of where the fuel tank is typically found. For this year's model, Honda have managed to squeeze an additional 1 litre of space into that storage compartment, bumping it up to 23 litres, and for an additional cost, you can outfit that compartment with a USB-C port to keep all of your gizmos and gadgets fully charged whilst riding. Unfortunately, at the time of this video, the price is yet to be confirmed. However, it's reasonable to expect a base price tag anywhere between £7,000 and £8,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up our video of the 2021 Honda NC750X. As always, be sure to leave your thoughts and comments on this upcoming stallion down in the comment section below. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to be kept up to date with all of the latest and greatest which comes from the B-Bros. As always guys, have yourself an incredible day, and we'll catch you in the next one.